We're going to keep this very basic. The average of two numbers is 1.5. The average of four numbers is 2.5. Earth and Mars. The corridor of the half-life between 1 and 6 equals to 7 is 2.5. Right, Capricorn, here's your Gemini on the other side. So we catch this at over here, and here's where Mars comes in. Look at that. Your 3 creation, look at that. Reverse zodiac signs. 3, 6, 1, 6. 3, 1, 9, 9. 1, 6. So you can see that if I was going to be running this, right, I'm going to be running this as 3, 6, 1, 6, 3, 1, 9, 9, 1. Let me go. What did I get there? 1, 3, 6, 1, 6, 3, 1, 9, 9. So you can see in the first 9 numbers, it was 3, 6, 1, 6, 3, 1, 9, 9. 1, 9, 9, 3, 6, 9, 9, 3, 6, 9, 9, 9. Okay, you see that? This was the 10th one over here. So it starts here. So this is like an in-between area. It's like not even in the game, this one. The other thing I wanted to show you, okay, is over here. When you're running 3 days of 24 hours, this will give you the 6 days. This will give you 9 days. So what I did is 12 days, 1 and 2 equals to 3. The 12 zodiac signs, let's end it over here. So if we were running the 12 zodiac signs compared to the 24-hour day, we would fall short. I would have to be running 15 times the 24 hours to understand what my 360 degrees is, right? But what 180 degrees brings into my vibration, this is on the other side of 180 degrees. And this one over here brings you up to what can be 27 or 270 degrees. Note that 24, right, times 24, or 240, times 24 is going to equal to 576. But if we did, 5760, 576, 5760, okay, is also noted as the year 2000. This can also be equated as 50. We can also look at 5776, which is 76 times 76 to equate this numeric value here. The dodecahedron is 270 by 24, equaling to 6480. This would be with 8.5 innings played in the baseball game, 27 and 24 outs. If the game ends, we end at the dodecahedron, the home team wins. This one will reach the moon at 2160, also part of the platonic solids. If I add this is a number that goes with the diameter of the moon plus the dodecahedron, unless this vibrates within this. Irrelevant to the fact this and this, right, equals to 360 degrees. Okay, we're going to get 8640. Diameter of the sun, 86,400,000. Distance to the sun, 93 million. And 93 reflects Saturn, reflects your birth, reflects creation. Creation is 3 times 1. So when you multiply this by 3, the 360 by the 24, right, it equals to 8640. You do this by 3, either this by 3 or this by 3, equating to this, giving you this number. This is the Mayan great year, 25,920. This is almost like saying blackjack. Black is 29 and jack is 25. The total of 2954 equates to the numeric value that brings on the sun. We can see every single one of these, okay, is going to have a total of 9. Now, what numbers are in here and what numbers are not? Do we have all 9 numbers? Yes, we do. The only one we don't use, I think, is the 9 within this one. So we did this. I showed this off over here, the sequences. I just want to see if there's this sequence over here, right? That when you add up the word 1, 7, 13 equals 4, 11. This is 10, 7, 42, 60, 49. Whoop, this is 65, right? So we have 11, 13. If we reduce the levels, 11, 13, 7, 6, 6, 11, 13, 7. Do you see this? Oh, 6. You see what's going on? 7, 4, 2, 6. 7, 4, 2, 6. The lower world, 13 and 6 equals to 19. The upper world, 19. 19, 19, and 6 to the center. Should I count it again? 13 and 4 is 17, 19. 19 and 19. Look at that. Pretty cool. Now it was switched over in Saturn Square. The numbers moved. So the lower house is 6. So the lower house is now 20. And the upper house is 18. Look at that. 2018 with 6 in the center. Now we're going to see if there's one more in here. What is this? When we add up the numbers. I didn't want to do that. Just give me a second. Yeah, I did it over here on this side, right? When I add up the numbers to 18, remember 18 is half of 360, comes 171 into the gate. At Q, Jesus gave away the fish over here. So our birth comes in over here at 17. At 18, we're at 9.5. The moon is at number 14. The gateway is at 13. Again, another part. The electric moon. The hand of God, the spirit, is over here coming within the soul. We are the 13th one. This brings the zodiac together. 6.5 brings the zodiac together. 6 and 6 halfway between the two. 11 brings 66. You're going to create electric company bringing the moon together with inside of you. 55, what is that freedom? 7 times 6, 7 plus 6. 5 times 5, 5 plus 5. This is going to talk about hooking up between the spirit and the soul within inside of you also as well. 5.5. This is the passage. This is the creation of the gate. This is something to do with connecting to the oceans, the power of the oceans. This is the cube. And we're going to relate this also to the game of pool. Also, I think it's communication. I'd have to look it up. Is there anything else base inside of here? I look at Mon as Monday. Let's look at it as the sun-moon combination, DE reflecting to the fox, a passage within the moon. See the animal, if I put an M on that, that would be man. So man M is 1,000. Just looking at AMRAM, symbols, emojis. A loop. Okay, it can also be noted as a fox, make things bigger and smaller. 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 go together. The voided area space of 1 and 2 is 7 and 8. Look at that. The moon says to cancel when you read it backwards. And it's the coverage. What coverage do we have by the moon that we cancel? Right? Is it the cover up age or to go towards the letters REV? Can it be revert, right? Or to cover up? CD 888 goes to 512. Memory Yo, that's in the cube. Yo 11. So your memory comes in. That Yo 11, right? That 11 is a reflection of what is 3. And then when you get 11, you get 7. The voided area space on a cube, right? I'm going to show you. There are 6 areas I crossed off here, right? CD 88. Forget about the tail. I crossed off these areas. 1 area here, 1 area here, 1 area here, because there's always 9. So it's either 8 and 1, 7 and 2, 6 and 3, 5 and 4, 4 and 5, 6 and 3. There's always 9 in a cube. So when you have 6 and 5, you have 3 and 4. There are 4 times and 4 times on a cube. Equals to 72. How is that possible? Okay, because here I'm counting 2 area spaces. Here I'm counting 2 area spaces at the same time. Here I'm also going to be counting 6 with 1 and 5 with 2. Equals to 7. Equals to 7. So I'm counting 6 and 5, 11 twice. Right? There's a couple of them I'm counting twice. Oh yeah, I'm counting all of this twice. This 3 and 4 also I'm counting twice. So I'm going to be counting the 6 and the 5 and the 3 and the 4. So it's a total of actually 18 and 54 equals to, what is that, 72. Here I was counting the average. When you count 1 through 18, the average. And then I have to start splitting these up. Now the thing is, when you're counting 1 through 18, you're also going to count like this. 1 through 17 equals 153. And then what you do is you count 2 through 18. Okay, and then what you do, I'm going to ask myself the question, since creation happens, should I go 3 through 19? Or should I start again and go 1 through 16, 2 through 17, and 3 through 18? And then I ask myself again, should I go 1 through 15, 2 through 16, 3 through 17, and 4 through 18? Right? I'm just asking myself these questions. Why do I ask myself these questions? I need to reach 18. Okay, I have to start at 1, 3, and then after 4 is a recreation. That's why I do it. So I'm working on that piece right now. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. I'll go through the rest of my paperwork later.